Hello everyone, this is Tony Mori. Join me on my visit to Rombauer Vineyards in the St. Helena District. Rombauer Vineyards in Napa Valley, St. Helena District was established in 1982 by husband and wife Koerner and Joan Rombauer on a high hill overlooking the valley. The 1-mile underground cellar, situated on a mountainside, maintains a constant temperature and humidity to provide optimal conditions for wine maturation. The winery's gardens are beautifully maintained by a gardening staff of 3 and provide a feast for the eyes. Nishikigoi, bred in the vineyard's 4 lakes, swim leisurely. Some are as large as 2 feet. Let's hear more about Rombauer Vineyards in the St. Helena District from owner K.R. Rombauer.
Well, we're a family-owned winery here in the Napa Valley in California. We're just north of the town of St. Helena, and we're in the St. Helena appellation. And we make about 65,000 cases of wine per year. We produce Chardonnay, Merlot, Cabernet, and Zinfandel. And we've been in the Napa Valley since 1972 and in the wine business since 1976. So we're just incredibly pleased to be part of the Napa Valley community and making the kind of wines we are today. That's followed up with a tremendous amount of hard work by our 50-plus employees who treat it like it's their own business and allow us to make these kind of beautiful wines. From the guys that are out in the vineyard to our production team that make these kinds of wines, and as well as what we're trying to create stylistically with our Chardonnays and Cabernets. So we're here at the winery today, which is on a hill that makes up about 50 acres of land. We have about 20 acres planted here, but throughout the Napa Valley, from Calistoga north of here, all the way down to the Carneros area south of here, about a half an hour, we have about 300 acres of planted vineyard lands. The longer you're in this business, the more you understand that it all goes back to the raw product. You're as good as the raw product you're working with. So fruit is utmost important. Any fabulous winemaker is going to tell you it's all about the raw product. The better fruit you get, the better finished product you can make. And it's no different than what happens in the restaurant business. They're as good as what their purveyors bring in their back door. So fruit first, then paying attention to all the details at the winery, as well as having a strong team of our winemaking team so that they can carry out stylistically what we're trying to achieve with our Chardonnays and our Cabernets and our Merlots and Zinfandels. Okay, so I have 2 of our wines here, our 2008 Carneros Chardonnay, and then I have our 2006 Napa Valley Cabernet. The Chardonnay is something that we've been producing since 1982. It took us about 8 years to figure out how to make this style of Chardonnay. This is 100% Carneros Chardonnay fruit, comes from a cooler wine growing region on the south end of the Napa Valley. This is 100% barrel fermented. We ferment in the 60-gallon oak barrels instead of the large stainless steel tanks. And we go through a secondary fermentation, what we call a malolactic fermentation or a secondary fermentation. That takes that crisp, tart acid, converts it into a rounder, creamier, lusher style of Chardonnay. We also Surly's age this, stirring on the yeast and the solids that settle out after fermentation for about 7 months, and that adds layers and texture to this wine. So this is a beautiful Chardonnay that has a great entry, nice, rich middle with a lingering finish. I would say this is a classic California style of Chardonnay. With our Cabernet Sauvignon, we've tried to really manage the tannin structure and produce this in a style that it's approachable now, yet it has ageability. So this has typically a little bit of Merlot, 3 to 5% Merlot, 3 to 5% Cabernet Franc blended into it. This ages in 60-gallon French oak barrels for 2 years, and then in the bottle for a year before we release it. And the Chardonnay is 1 year in predominantly American oak barrels before we release it for sale. Hi, my name is K.R. Rombauer. I'm owner of Rombauer Vineyards, my family's winery here in the beautiful Napa Valley, California. We're just north of the town of St. Helena on the Silverado Trail, and when you're in the Napa Valley, we invite you to come up and visit us. We're open 10 to 5 daily. We have beautiful gardens, a gorgeous view looking south down towards the St. Helena area, and we've got some beautiful wines for you. So please come on by when you're in California, visit us. This is my pal Moose, and he'd love to greet you as well. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed visiting Rombauer Vineyards with its beautiful gardens and koi ponds, and meeting Moose, the vineyard's mascot. I'll see you guys next time.